Hello.
Hello, happy Friday.
Friday. All right. Friday. Yes, happy Friday. Thank God. Thank God for another trading day. And then also, I was even thinking, thank God for Friday because tomorrow's Saturday and we could like chill a little bit, like sleep in a little bit and just relax a little bit. Because I was like, dang. But
It's a lot of work.
but it's been good. It's been good. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. Dog's having a good time in the back. It's Friday. Friday fight night. That's how they like to wake up. All right. Here, let's see. I'll do my screen real quick to start. Real quick, just to see what we're kind of working with. I don't really see anything. Usually I have SPX here. I mean, there is a nice little level, but maybe I'll mark it out, but nothing too dramatic for now. Let's see. I think NQ's putting in on this hour time frame a nice head and shoulders and made an hour supply at the top of this previous supply zone that it failed to overcome. Like it reacted, overcame it, made it move up, came supported, pretty much failed again and fought under it all day yesterday to get back up. It kind of got back up into that supply zone and now it looks like it's taken another little dip down. I think NQ's been the better instrument to trade this week. Because ES has turned chop, but VIX to me I thought was somewhat important because it hit this bottom level. It went from that top level of 17, fought its way all the way down over here to this bottom level that I have at 16.3 and made a reaction. And it looks like it's putting in a 30-minute demand there. So we'll see. Maybe that might be the last time it touches that level, just like it did over here at the level of 17. If it touched that level, just turn right back around. So now it touched this level, it could easily just turn right back around, or it could go retest, support, do a whole bunch of stuff, even try and fight back down in through it. But as of now, it's making a reaction there, which is causing the market to have a pullback. The problem what I see here is that it's having a pullback into this large area of support that it pretty much chopped around all day on. So I really wouldn't feel too confident with getting a short anywhere kind of like above this level. Like I would really want to see like a break below 55, a retest, and then another move down in order to feel good about a short. Because even though this looks like it's putting in some type of supply or resistance and it might go under here again and hit it, you never know where you can go. You might get a little reaction resistance, but then you have all this residual potential support. You got the 200, you got the level, you got some like residual demands that might push you back up and chop you out of your position. You might be right, this might be the top, but it could be real rough, just like yesterday's price, right? Bunch of chop, break a structure. It went up, but it was just horrible price action. So you might get the same thing if you're trying to come back down into this. So over here I have like on the 10-minute and the 4-hour, I got this 4-hour supply that it reacted to. It did hit it. It hit this 4-hour supply. It hit this trend line from yesterday along with that 4-hour supply. I was looking at this pre-market and I was like, I'm pretty sure this is a good area to short. But look at how it did it. It like wicked up, broke structure, wicked up, came back down, wicked back up, broke structure, 3 times. So like these are the type of trades where you have to like maybe get an entry and put your stop somewhere at the highs so you have room for it to resist and react, and I obviously just didn't want to do that. It worked out, resisted that 4-hour. It's coming right back into this 4-hour and 1-hour demand. So as of now, it's pretty much between these two levels. And I think the best trade is going to be a breakout of one of them, a break above this and a run, or a break below this and a pullback. Or you can trade range bound and like long this and short this, but I'm not really too comfortable with that. So I don't mind waiting for a break and retest, potentially, hopefully in the down direction. I would like that. But okay, that's me. That's me.
Okay.
You want to go real quick?
Yeah. Let me put my pre-market. I pretty much agree with everything you said. Honestly, I don't have anything more to add.
Well, do it again. Do it again.
All right.
Do it again
So
from
the
like the top to
daily.
bottom. Yeah.
All right. The daily yesterday ended in a bullish doji above that 69.50 level. So we put in some quite a bit of support yesterday. But we are hitting that 4-hour today. That 4-hour supply at 69.90. So yeah, we're in between the support from yesterday and the resistance at 7,000. So it's really a break and a retest outside of 69.50 to 7,000, really. So within this 50-point range, it could be chop. I would rather stay out of this range. I'd rather not trade inside here. I'd like to see, break and a retest below or break and a retest above. I'd see this 4-hour hit this 4-hour supply. It's coming down in this 4-hour demand at 69.70, 60 area, which is also a previous high. So this is a prominent support and a prominent resistance. We're literally in between. So we'll see what the market can provide for us today. Remain patient, stick to our rules, stick to our edge, and use the 15-minute chart.
Yeah. Just be very patient. Use higher time frames. Don't
I do think that
over
edge
leverage.
is a lot weaker than ES. It hit this, what seems like
Yeah.
a supply on the daily, and now it's below this resistance level at 25,800, and then seems to be going inside yesterday's wick. So we'll see if it can support or not.
That's the daily. That looks pretty good. Those levels on NQ on your chart look pretty good.
We might want to come back down to this level here, 25,400.
Yeah, it looks real weak right now, honestly. On the 1-hour chart, looks as weak as it did yesterday at the start of the day.
Yeah, NQ looks a lot weaker.
Yeah, hopefully there's continuation after that, because after it pulled this same move yesterday, it just chopped around forever. So hopefully there's nothing like that going on today.
Yeah, we're like literally just wedging here at the highs, so I don't know if we'll get that breakout today. We might not.
Yeah.
Might have to wait till Monday, but we'll see.
Yeah, true. Yeah, like on NQ's like daily, it looks like it could kind of come down some more, if not be an inside day. And then on ES, it looks like it could remain.
It could end just like this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we'll see today, I guess, another day of utilizing our patience. But yeah, see, look how it is if you go range bound trading, like there was a resistance up there, made a move down into this demand, and now there's like a little pop back up, but that can only happen for so long. So we'll see. It looks like our 15-minute breakout's going to be right here in this area. So yeah, like if it breaks below, like I still would like it to get below 55, honestly. Maybe there's a 5-point move that you could get, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, if we wait long enough, a candle is going to be very obvious, right? And usually the very obvious candles are like later in the day, way later. So
Yeah.
I guess we'll just have to wait for that. Okay, I'm going to go back to the live trading screen.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I can kind of see this on the hour time frame on ES. I guess I can kind of see this kind of like making a move up. The last time I was here in this area, it looked like it was doing pretty decent to get above that latest 7,000 level.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just failed.
And it did find some good support there at the 69.50.
Yeah. Look at NQ now.
Mm-hmm.
Bounced right off of that VWAP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at that pullback. It just pulled back right into all that support, right? And now it got the support and is making its move up. So that's got to be like our mentality. Like whenever we see that, like where are the levels? Okay, the level is at 69.55, 69.60. It just got done supporting that. So it's pulling back into that, right? So you got to still remain with a bullish mindset. Okay, now it's rejecting the top here. Yeah, I think it's just I think the best trade is gonna be just obviously either a break and retest of this 69.90 for move up, or a complete failure up here, and then yeah, probably like a 55 short. Yeah, you really have to wait all the way to 55 to get the cleanest short here.
Yeah.
And then you might be able to get somewhat of a good trade if you get like a break and retest above this 90. Look at the 4-hour too. Like that's a nice way to enter the 4-hour, right? You got the 4-hour supply, you got a support at the bottom, you got a 4-hour demand at the level, and it went up, interacted with the 4-hour supply, went down, pretty much reacted with the 4-hour demand, and now it's back up here. So you can probably get some type of strength to continue the move. It might be rough though, but yeah, I think a breakout and then a support of the 90 would get a bit better move there instead of the initial. What I hope happens is that it just wedges exactly like it's doing right now, just wedge, base, and then break and retest. But we'll see what happens. Look at VIX. It's kind of bouncing pretty decently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I took that cold shower today. Oh yeah, it wasn't that bad, of course. So my ears got real cold afterwards. They were like so cold. I had to put the beanie on. They were like frostbite.
Oy.
But it was cool. It was good. I was like, and yeah, you do feel better. It does wake you up. I did a little bit.
Yeah.
I did the push-ups before too, which was good too, because
Oh,
I did
nice.
jumping jacks and I stretched and then I did push-ups before, so it got a lot of the blood flowing and pumping,
Nice.
and then
Yes.
so I was able to easily, do do the
Yeah. That's the best routine. Even the breath work before the meditation really helped me today. It
yeah
was a lot better for me
yeah I
because the
try
meditation before the breath work is
yeah.
like, it's hard, but it was a lot easier to meditate today after I did the Wim Hof.
I know. I was kind of just being lazy and reluctant about it. Like I was, because the breath work's kind of like a hard little workout too. So I was
It
like,
is.
I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna meditate my best before. And then I was there forever. And then I was like, I can't meditate. And then I was like, you know what? I started breathing a little bit, and I was like, hey, you know what? This isn't that bad. I'll just do the breath work and then meditate. And yeah, like I really like the breath work. I was able to do it. I think I was able to do all 4 sessions, all 4.
Nice. The last round kind of struggled with at the very end. I was like,
Mhm.
I was like trying my best, and then finally, like it ended, but it was really rough. I don't know
Yeah.
why. I don't know.
It's
Maybe you
all
added an extra
psychological.
second
I
there.
yeah,
I'm
because
like, did he add extra seconds? Because I was able to do this yesterday.
oh, well, you know what? I did forget to say, like, the first round is a minute. The second round, he says it's a minute and a half, but it's actually 2 minutes.
Oh, wow.
So it's
Okay.
1 minute, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2:30 is what it is.
Dang. I knew you did something
But
sneaky.
the second and the don't does see how it's psychological? You think this third one is harder than the second, but they're the same.
Mm,
And then the
I just
third
thought the
one,
fourth one was really hard.
yeah. Hey, look at that. VIX is popping.
Hmm.
That means that supply up there, that 15-minute was the key or what? Nice 10-minute. I wonder what's gonna happen. It's popping. Does that mean that eventually the market's gonna drag itself down? Kind of looks like it.
I would assume so. I would say that NQ is pretty weak. ES is at that prominent resistance 7,000.
Yeah, maybe VIX is the leading indicator and everybody's just buying this dip right here, and but in
Hmm.
reality it's gonna go down.
Possibly. We'll just have to get a break and retest under 55.
Yeah. And that absolutely can and will happen pretty much. Like
Yeah.
we just wait for it, you know.
Hmm.
Um but yeah, it's all super psychological because I noticed that like the more you concentrate on holding your breath and the more you concentrate on how long it's been and the more you like let your mind wander and then bring it back and then realize you're holding your breath, like that's what gets you. Like if you literally just clear your mind, it's so easy. It's so easy. You forget that you're even holding your breath.
Yeah, you know what? On the third round, does this ever happen to you where you like, you kind of, uh, I don't know what it is, like you zone out or something? You like,
You enter meditation.
yeah, like I could have been like that for a while,
Yeah.
like, but then he says something, I'm like, and it wakes me up out of it, and I'm like, oh, snaps, like, okay, let me
Yeah.
breathe. But it gets me in that third round really did where I just like fell asleep, like not fell asleep, but just like lost consciousness, I guess.
Should I take
Or
his
I don't know
voice
what it is.
out? Maybe we should have a version where we take his voice out. Because, yeah, I think on the fourth one, I'm kind of not liking when he starts to say, there's no need for breathing. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I know that already. Where he was like, the body is alkalotic. And I'm like,
Actually, I kind of like that part.
yeah, all
I
right.
like that part. It's just the very ends where he's like, "You're almost there." I'm like, I would just rather him like
I left that
I
one
would.
in there because it's literally like you're literally like 3 seconds away from being almost there. Because
Yeah, I
before
love
he
that
would be like, "You're almost there," and then it would be like 15 seconds, and I'm like,
intense.
"Bro, heck
Yeah,
no."
yeah, I
But I like
know.
this one because he says, "You're almost there." Okay, breathe, and it's like, "All right, I
Yeah,
am almost there."
yeah. No, I think the whole thing was pretty good. I think
Yeah,
that I just got really, really into it on the third round. I just like left my
yeah.
body.
Well, the third round's always the one for me. The third round's always the one that starts to get it going. And that's why I appreciate the fourth round because it's like you can kind of redo that, amplify it, and be better. Because like if you're starting to get going on the third round and then that's the last round, it's like like you almost could have had something.
Yeah. Even after the whole thing, like I was forgetting to breathe. I'm like, oh shoot. I
Yeah,
just started breathing, but I'm like,
I know.
hey, that's fine, you know? Like if I don't breathe, I don't breathe, who cares? But it like kind of just when I remember to breathe, it
Yeah,
just kind of like shocks me. I'm like, wow, I was forgetting to breathe.
I know. Yeah, you can kind of like yeah, you could kind of like think of your breath and be like, "Oh yeah, like it's supposed to breathe."
Yeah.
Like so, yeah. Like I think like once we like really eliminate that from our mentality by entering meditation, then it's easier. It's because we bring ourselves back into that physical awareness of
Mm-hmm.
breathing, taking a breath, exhaling, feeling,
Yeah.
and like yeah, that pulls us out of it. But what's kind of been helping a little bit is the earplugs. So I'm excited to get the other ones tomorrow.
Oh,
And
nice.
then honestly, I knew this was gonna happen, but I needed to prepare myself for the meditation in the morning from last night because I just went to bed and so in the morning I just I sat down, then I had to get up, go all the way over there, get my earplugs, and then I came back, sat down, I tried to meditate,
Mm.
couldn't do it, so I was like, fine, I'll do the Wim Hof, and then so I had to get up, go and find my AirPods, and then come back. I was all over the place, you know,
Yeah.
and
Gotta
then
prepare your
yeah,
nights better.
look at this Vicks, you know, that I feel like that would have been a nice place to get some shorts, 90 to 85 and 90. If I was like a big swing trader, I feel like I would have shorted at 90 and I would have put my stop at like, or I would have shorted 80 and put my stop at 90. But this VIX is popping off. But let's just follow our game plan.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see. Ah, okay. We could get a reverse supply on the daily up here. Never know.
Yeah, I see that. I could see that. It looks good on NQ.
VIX too. It hit that level and it's already 3/4 of the way back up to the top. So
Mhm.
mhm. Nice 30-minute candle. But yeah, this would be the equivalent of short of yesterday, right? Long range resistance. This would be the equivalent of shorting to support. As much weakness as it has, as much structure as it has for bearish movement, you're still going into support, right? And you never know what can happen in there. It could pop, it could wick, you could still be right, but you might have residual movement down there that shakes you out of your trade, and so the best trade for us right here is going to be the break and retest under this 55. We'll take it to 40 maybe. Who knows what can happen? It could even freaking go to 15. Or it could literally just chop here all Friday. So I feel
Yeah,
like we could take the next best trade, and it's better to be safe than sorry, And obviously, we don't have to
definitely.
trade today, but That could have been, I guess, something we could have thought of yesterday because that wasn't the most beautiful position, you know. And then we did get a
It's all
nice
right.
move,
That
and
was needed.
yeah, for sure. We did get
It
one
was needed
final
just
move, and
to learn that lesson again and to just
yeah, sometimes you do need to relearn some lessons, you know? That's it. It's no big deal. But
yeah, because maybe you fall off the path and you know
yeah,
you got to be put back on somehow.
but yeah, that's what Jesse Livermore talks about is like you have to play with size that preserves your account so you can have these losses, so you can take these lessons and it doesn't shake you out of the game, you know? Because through a long period of time, those little wins, because your size is smaller, they compound to where you can grow them. But if you're taking losses that can potentially break you, then that's what ends the game. You know, other than
Yeah.
that, like the little W's will grow,
Hmm.
but you need to be able to give yourself leeway to have bad decisions and unfortunately learn lessons and you know kind of like because that's just the way it is. That's the name of the game when it
Yeah.
comes to trading, you know, and the best loser wins. You got to like be able to manage that appropriately, and if you can, well, you'll be all right, you know. So it's
Hmm.
just part of the game. Damn, we got a whole podcast going on now. What else do we talk about? Huh? What else? Nah, I'm just kidding. I was thinking like we could either go and watch it from the living room or we can sit here and read. I was thinking about doing a lot more reading here at the desk whenever we're in areas that aren't really super sufficient for us to be trading and paying attention, pretty much.
Yeah, I need to read that book.
Yeah, I got to start.
I love reading it. It makes me feel
Yeah,
good.
yeah. It's a great read.
I haven't read it in like 2 days. Days have been going fast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read this 365 Science of Mind Day.
All right, read it out
Today's the
loud.
9th.
Yeah.
Okay, I am filled with confidence and a sense of security. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. Psalm 91:11. Deep within the consciousness of each of us, there is a center of peace and security where trouble and accidents do not occur, where truth and love reign supreme, where good is the only power. It is to this center that we go in the silence of our own minds to commune daily with the Spirit that is both around us and within us. Truly, this is the Most High within, always immediately responsive to us. In our meditation, we seek to make this presence more real to us and more personal. And as we do, an inward sense of calm comes over the mind, a feeling of security and safety that every human being needs. I know that all the power there is and all the presence there is love, the Spirit Almighty. I know that love protects me and that I am guided and guarded into the pathways of peace, of joy, and of security. I know that this is true of all people. This is what I believe about everyone. This is what exists for the whole world. This is my prayer of acceptance today and every day. I feel myself safe in the keeping of the divine love. The end.
That was amazing. I was just thinking that we should just do that every day. We should open up with one of those every single day. There's a day for it every day.
Yeah, we should.
What?
Nothing.
What? What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? I want to know.
No, I just didn't read the whole thing. I ended it.
So you got more?
Yeah, there's more.
Oh, go ahead. What the heck? What's so funny?
I feel the soft, enveloping presence of the loving spirit. I know there is no confusion or doubt in the mind of God, and God's mind is the only mind there is. This mind is my mind now, directing everything I do, guarding every movement I make. For all thy ways are ways of blessedness, and all thy paths are peace. I trust. I live and move and have my being in that which is completely perfect and wholly joyous. Okay, now it's over.
Why didn't you read that? Why'd you?
I thought it was just too much. I was talking too much. I don't know.
Hilarious.
It was too long.
The heck? So you just cut off that last sentence? Just
But yeah, we should read one of these every
Yeah.
day and
yeah.
take the lesson. This is a
Yeah.
good lesson for today because
Yeah, what do you get from it?
yesterday was perfect for what it had to be yesterday.
Okay.
It was about letting God guide your thoughts and your
Oh, is
decisions.
that the one that you posted?
Yeah,
That was
that
a
was
new one.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it would like fit so well for what we
Yeah.
were going through. And then today is about confidence, which is also fitting, you know, having the day that we did yesterday. And yeah.
Did you finish your cocoa? Cacao? No. I was thinking about getting something warm.
All right. Do you have your book with you?
Nah.
I don't. I need to go get mine.
Yeah, but I'm not comfortable, so so I
You
was
want me to
just gonna.
take you it?
Uh, I kind of wanted to make a coffee.
I'll make you a coffee.
Oh, you don't have to do all that, my love. Think I should get up and move a little bit too, or else I'll start falling asleep here. I'm gonna start falling asleep.
Mhm.
But I was gonna give it a couple more minutes and then go and do all that.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the same thing as yesterday where we're putting in like support structures, but it's below resistance. So
Yeah,
can't really do 8-3s here. We gotta wait for the break and pull back.
yeah. Especially because VIX looks like it really is trying to get going too. Like everything is. Oh no, wait. Oh, that's ES. ES looks all right on the hour and on the 4 hour. Yeah, but you never know. Like you said, like it's looking good into resistance. So yeah, you want to get above that. Let's get a failed H on the daily and make a daily supply straight up. Come on. Somebody was saying that there was a potential black swan event for a dump today. I can't remember why they said that though.
What's the Black Swan event?
That's like when the market dumps like pretty much kind of like over 2%, I would say, you know. Two, not yeah, like sometimes it does 2%, but like 2.5, 3.5, something like a big move.
Mm, I could see that. Especially with NQ's position and then just being at that 7,000 level.
It is at an area where it could take a turn. You never know. It's kind of, yeah. NQ does look better for that, huh? It's a little weaker for sure.
Yeah.
And VIX looks like it's bouncing off of that hour so demand it put in there. If I was just a range trader, I would have hit this trade easy. Tell you that I would have shorted 95.
85?
Oh yeah, 85.
What would you target, like
I
50?
would no like 70. The first trade I would have been 85 to 70. The second time, I guess I would have also shorted 85 to like probably 60 or 65, honestly. You gotta get under 60 and 55 for the new level. Even right here, I'd take profits right here. Because you broke the 65 level, but you're coming right into this 200 SMA, and more than likely after you broke that level, you're probably going to get a little bit of like profit taking. So I would just get out right here.
Mm.
Hopefully we get a big old failed H and a daily supply. That 8-3.
Yeah, we got that filled H.
That 8-3. Let's see this. I wonder if this is one of those situations that you can get a short of the breaker structure of this candle. I mean, it's not in the best area, but it is reacting to that 55, and maybe if it breaks structure again, you can get another move.
The 5-minute looked kind of good as short.
Yeah. Even the 15 kind of did a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but look, yeah, I mean, you never know. But yeah, look at this 55-60 level that it's bouncing at, right? Like, doesn't mean that it's not going to get through it, but that's where you have reactions. So it could
Right.
shake you out, it could flip it around, it could do whatever it wants there. I like how it's hitting the underside of that kind of like 4-hour demand or 1 hour. Okay. The 5 minute, we're back here to the 15 minute, to the warp. Yeah, that's why, yeah. Which is even, this is okay for us too, because it even defines more of the area that we want to be trading, which is the break and retest of that 55, right? It's, if
Yeah.
anything, it just showed us the true level of the range that
Yeah.
it's still playing inside of. Whoa, what the heck? It's pretty strong right off that bounce. I bet it could go up and try and fight for a new high. I mean, it's here. Might as well. Or fail H up there and do all that other stuff.
Someone said they're interested in the chairs. When can I see them?
What do you think? After 2? See them.
Yeah.
I mean, we posted a picture. Come on.
I know.
But yeah, like maybe in the afternoon. And that 5-minute looked interesting. But yeah. Right here into supply.
Yeah. Yeah, that rally, base rally at the level at the previous supply. Could have got some nice scalps on the 5-minute.
On the down on the A3 and then the turn back around. Yeah. Finally, when that stupid freaking candle works, that's the candle we were trying to take yesterday. I mean, obviously, it wasn't that ridiculously big, but it was the same structure. That's the one that ticked us in and then turned around. And queue into its supply on the daily, see what happens. VIX is with the move into its level. Okay, I'm gonna go to the living room now.
Huh?
I'm gonna go to the living room now.
Oh, okay. I do like the way that it pulled back to the previous high at 90. Hello? Baby, I can't hear you.
Yeah, I like the way it's pulled back on the trend line. I like the way it's on one of these trend lines that I have. It's like flipped up to the other side of it. I like the 10-minute. I even like the 5-minute, really even. I hope for the next minute it doesn't break structure on the 5-minute, but I guess I'll still trade on the 15. But I kind of like it, and hopefully VX can make one more breakdown move off of it. So I broke structure on the 5-minute exactly where I kind of wanted to get in a little bit. Let's see what's gonna happen. It looks like there was a little gap right there on the 5 at 97.75. So we'll see what happens there first. I'm gonna get in, babe.
Yeah, me too.
Let's get that pop.
Stop filled.
No jokes. All right, VIX kind of broke down. All right, come on. Give it a go.
What's your stop gonna be?
I got in 2 contracts. One of my stops is at the bottom of this forming candle, and the other one is at 91.5, the 5-minute. in all reality, they both should be at the bottom of this 5 minute candle. I mean, just to be, capital preservation, secure, tight. Let's go 10 real quick, though, real quick. Yeah, let me move one of my stops up here. Like right now, it should be making its second exploration move up. So we shouldn't have to pull back to that 5 minute or 15 minute demand we just made. Because we already did the first exploration, pullback, now second exploration move. So my target's the 7,725. Should I scale at 5 here?
Yes.
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 Yeah. I'm gonna push it up under this, so it might get me at 4, but I'm pushed up under it. Now, if we can get to 7,007 in one move without coming back and surpassing 01, that'd be perfect. But maybe I even should get out both contracts if it comes and breaks down once more again. Then I get both contracts out at 5 and I wouldn't have to worry about anything. Because if it comes and breaks down again, where you think it's going to go? It's probably going to go back into that demand. Or I can get lucky and it could wick in there and like not do it, but
I kind of messed up my entry because I put one of my stops below the 15-minute candle, forming candle, and then
I got you.
I think it went and got me. Yeah, it got me. And then it went up again and I just market backed in for that other contract. So it got me like, now I'm like averaged at 99.5 instead of 96.25, which was my original entry.
So what's your target?
Right now it's 06.25, but my original 10 points.
Oh. How'd you get a 625 entry? Oh, you entered off of the 5 minute?
On the 15. Oh, I guess it's 07.25.
I hope there's a little squeeze or Rooney here. Yeah, let's go. Praise the Lord.
Is 07.25 past yesterday's high or like the previous day?
Let's see. Oh, it is by 0.25 by a tick.
Oh,
But you know what?
well,
Well, it's kind of ripping through this 30-minute that it made yesterday. I didn't see it. 30-minute was at 7,002. But I think
yeah.
we're kind of like hopefully at the area where there should be a little bit more of a move here. Like it looks kind of squeezy up top here because, yeah. All I know is my fingers on the trigger, ready to market order out at any moment. I should trail both contracts up, honestly. Um, because right here, I might scale out even one right here, not even play any games. I'm trailing hard on one of them, and my second one is trailing at 07, at 01. So I'm trailing real tight on one of my contracts at 04.25. Go, go, go!
Stop filled.
Okay, got me on one of them. My second contract's at 015.
Oh, 1.5?
I'm sorry, 07.25. I'm trailing on the 5-minute. Hopefully we can get one more candle move on this 5-minute before it breaks any type of structures. VIX looks good. I mean, VIX is breaking down, and NQ and ES look pretty strong. I think I'm just on a smaller time frame, really micromanaging the movement, but I feel like it looks like it could have a little bit more breathing room to do what it wants. What? If it breaks structure up on this high one more time, I think I'm gonna continue to move my stop up to 7,325 on the 5-minute. Although it's looking really good, like NQ, ES, and VIX all look like they're strong at this moment. But yeah, you never know because look at where we're literally like 1 point away from the previous highs, and I guess that's not the most optimal place, right?
It looks good.
I mean, I'm just gonna follow 5-minute structure. If it's strong, it shouldn't break 5-minute structure. And if it does, then it's okay. I already scaled a little bit, and it is what it is. Hopefully it doesn't come and try and put a support and a wick retest on top of this 7,000 before it wants to move up again. There we go. There we go.
That's crazy that it got me. Like, it didn't even go one tick below that candle. Like, it literally went right to its open.
I'd have to review that because I didn't really see that. Oh, I
Like,
think
it
I know.
opened, it
Yeah.
broke, and I put 2 contracts on there, and I put 1 stop under that opening candle that just opened, and then I put 1 below the 15-minute candle, and then it went literally to my stop, and then not even a tick below, just right to my stop and then up.
Well, at least that was just like a $50 L, right?
Yeah.
But it kind of missed.
Yeah, but it skewed my
yeah,
big time. I think because it happened so fast that I had a market order in because I was about to limit order it back in, and then it like shot up, so I had a market order in, and yeah, my entry was a lot higher.
My second stop's at 7,001.5 if it gets me.
Oh my gosh. Failed H, please.
Right. I'm giving it literally 1 tick. I gave it that 1 tick. I figured it could have failed H here and not break the previous strong structure. So I just said, I'm going to let it happen. The same thing that I was telling you not to do yesterday. I was like, I feel like it's inevitable now, right? To get one more high. We already had that support. We're on this strong movement. The only thing I don't like about this is where we're at the 7,000 and the previous high. Oh, there you go. And anything can happen and stuff at these areas. Let's go. Okay. One more point. 1.1 tick. That's what it always comes down to, huh?
Looks good.
Yeah.
I even want to just move it to my 10 points from 09, from 99. I could trail it on the 15.
Order filled.
Okay.
All right. Got me. I mean, what's an extra 1 or 2 points? You know, we get that any other time. You don't need to do that at the extent of one of what should be the extent of one move trade, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, I love the way that the chart looks always so clean whenever you scale out. That looks so clean. Like, it looks kind of better than holding. All right, I'm done for the day. I don't know about you. What do you think? You want to watch?
I mean,
You want to
I don't
just
know.
watch?
Yeah.
For me, I am done now.
I could have just trailed it. It looked
You
good.
never know that. You never know that. It's putting in this demand to potentially even go back and test it, and it might go back and test it and fail and then go back to 98. You never know. So it's easier and it's best to just get out with the bursts of momentum. I always remember Carmine teaching us that, you know, like, and at
Yeah.
first, like, you think that you're like, oh, it's looking good and there's momentum, like you should hold, but how many times it only takes a couple times to get burned to be like, oh, I would have rather have exited when
Yeah.
it looked so good and was at the top. Because yeah, from 1 minute to the next, it could easily not be.
Yeah. We know the 10 points works the best
Yeah.
over time. So we gotta
Yeah.
just continue that.
Yeah. And the scaling. Thank you for helping me scale today. Because yeah, if you scale, no matter what, anything could have happened up here at 7,000. It could have failed right above 7,000, made a lower high, and I could have had 5 and not taken it, and then that would have not been good.
We had multiple good trades today already.
Yeah. Well,
Nice
this one was the
movement.
best one. Honestly, this one was the best one.
This one was the best one. I just mismanaged it. It kind of looks all sloppy. I wish mine was like more fluid like yours.
At least you're selling where, but like after you're buying. That's like the main key. Like no matter what it looks like down there,
It's because that was a big risk.
it was a little bit. Yeah, it was. Yeah. We can review and look at how I managed it, but it wasn't the most optimal structure management. You know, I was kind of like managing a little bit on structure. I was managing one of my contracts on structure and the other one on P&L, honestly, because it was too big of a risk, but I liked how good it looked. That's why I was like, I'm gonna give it. I feel like it's more than 50% of a win, you know.
Well,
if I'm gonna go
the way
50%.
that the next candle broke, I liked that for the 2 contracts, but then the way that it came back down, I was like, I don't like that because it looks like a failed H, and I didn't want to like even stay in there with the 2 contracts like that to even give it a possible like rejection. Because
when it first went up, or what? Or what do you mean?
yeah, when it first went up, it looked like it broke. Well, it did break, and then it came back down. So for a moment, for a split second, it looked like it could have been a failed H under the 7,000. And I'm like, I'm not willing to give 7 points on 2 contracts.
No.
So I got out of one contract, left the other one, and then it went up again and shot up before I could even like re-enter.
So how many points did you end up with?
I think I scaled at the 5 and scaled at the 10. It was just my entry was skewed, so my P&L ended up being 600.
Nice. Hey, that's freaking good. That's
But
good.
I
And
still
like,
scaled where I should have
yeah.
based on the original entry.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You have to. Because how many times have you been burned by trying to scale now by your P&L entry,
Yeah.
And we got to go by the market structure. And hey, that's
hmm
good. That's freaking good, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's
I
and
just
I
continue, as long as I continue to manage my
Yeah,
risk
exactly.
appropriately, follow
Yeah.
my rules, and not mess up
Yeah.
based on like a P&L or like wanting more points and
Yeah.
like only scaling in if it's appropriate for me. And yeah, I'm happy with the way that I managed it,
Yeah.
and it is what it is. But I'm happy, like I'm as
Yeah.
long as I
Most
protected
definitely.
myself and
Most definitely. Hey, well, you followed the rules, right? You scaled where you even that was just another lesson given by God to you today to see if you were gonna act correctly or not, honestly. And like it kind of screwed you up and it skewed you after your initial entry, but you still maintain the rules of the market structure, scale, and TP, and you were rewarded. And if you just do that all the time and every time, you'll be rewarded even more and even more and even more. But this was kind of like a lesson that was like teetering in your face, and thankfully I feel like you did a good job. You passed on it, right? Because look at
oh,
this. You could have, who knows what's going to happen now, but your TP was where like one more point, but it hasn't traveled more than one more point. It's gone two more ticks from where the TP
yeah,
was.
I think it would have been 99 and a half. So imagine sitting through this. I would have
Yeah,
been like
you'd be tripping
mad
out.
at
Yeah.
myself.
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
I would have
And
been upset because we always got to take from the appropriate entry, no matter what entry you end up getting.
yeah. And then what are you going to do? Are you going to put break of structure right here? You would have got stopped out with like 3 less points, or are you going to put it under the 5 minute? And who knows if it holds? If it doesn't, you get with 5 less. And that's like,
Yeah.
no, you're just those are yeah, you're hurting after that, emotionally after that.
hmm
Yeah. Yeah, see, look, it could easily sweep through this 5 minute demand and come back into this original 5 minute at 98, or even hit like a 7,000 and mess around. So yeah, we got to get out with the move, the flow, and whatever it wants to do next, we can't be a part of that. We got to be getting one direction in and out.
hmm
Because if anything, I could see this up here becoming a reverse demand, a reverse supply. You broke pretty much a new high, and now what are you going to do up here? You're selling. We're profit taking up here. We're not holding we're profit taking. So
hmm
it could easily just flip the whole script, and next thing you know,
hmm
you come down to the next major area of support, which who knows where that wants to be.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay.
all right. Let me step away.
hmm
All right, we're done for the day. Thank God. We're blessed. I hope everybody else did well too. And we'll head it back on Monday.